when Nelson Mandela was first released from prison after 26 years and took over presidency of South Africa, and how he united the country. They have a thing called Reconciliation Day in South Africa as a holiday, and how all this came about. And he did it through a sport. And he took a white team and brought them to a certain level to where they and this whole stadium full of people all of a sudden unified, black and white together.
And who's starring in it?
Well, Morgan Freeman is going to play Nelson Mandela, and he's kind of born for that role, I think. And Matt Damon is playing Francois, the head of the Springbok rugby team, which is the sport we're talking about.
And when do you begin shooting?
We'll start that in March, first part of March.
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Well, and the name of it?
Well, right now it's just Mandela, but it could be anything. There's a book out now called Playing the Enemy, and it's just out, which was written at the same time as the screenplay was, and by different people, but they're using pretty much the same information, and so that's kind of where we're going with it.
Now we just saw a scene from $1 Million Baby, in great scene with you and Hilary Swank, and that performance earned her an Academy Award. We're now going to see the scene from Changeling, which has earned Angelina Jolie an Academy Award nomination, and she's in almost every scene in that movie.
Right.
And it's a very strong performance. It's a very strong role and a very strong performance. Did you talk to her a lot beforehand, or did you show her the script and feel it was self-evident what had to be done?
Well, I heard that she liked the script very much, and we talked a little bit about it, and she's very bright, and she knows where she's going, so we just use the same philosophy. We just get in and start going. And we talked a little bit about it, talked a little bit about the clothing and different things, and the plight of a woman in 1928, and what she would do, and what it must have been like for her, because actually every scene in the picture happened. All the different sequences all happened. It's not necessarily based on a true story. It is a true story for the most part. And there's a few sequences we don't know exactly what happened, but she's quite clever and very instinctive. Very intuitive actress, and those things you don't want to. When you get an intuitive person, you don't want to spoil it. At the same time, you want certain results, and we had a few scenes of which I altered along the way, but for the most part, she was pretty much playing on key.
Well, I would say. So let's look at your two